Hello everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I am on Lulu's desk. I've been able to put the arm up on the shelf. I'm standing on the stool to see what I can see. You won't be able to see the whole thing, it's impossible. So what I'll do is I'll photograph it or do a video with it on the floor afterwards. So I need to put my table down because originally we had thought that would be a separate thing, but it's all part of it. So we're doing 3 weeks, the wall and the tablescape sort of thing. And it's kind of doing my head in. I'm not quite sure what I want to do, but anyway, we'll muddle through. Yeah, and just one quick thing. There's been a bit of confusion because this is not really a prompty prompt, like as in flowers or birds or this or that. So really the prompt is the wall and the table, your background, work on your background. But there have been some people who have gone ahead and added vases of flowers, not stitched down, but ideas and things. And so it has caused some confusion as to what is supposed to be happening. So we just wanted to ask if you could not share that, like go ahead, plan, do whatever you want off camera or off photographs, but don't share them until that sort of thing starts happening, because there are other people who have become really confused about it, and so we had a bit of a thing. So just as a courtesy for others, just if you're going to go ahead in your mind, go do it by all means, but just don't share it until we get to that point. Okay, so I wanted to use this. I think I bought this in France, and it's obviously not big enough, so I thought I kind of might put it off center. I'm going to overhang it, but I'm going to move it up. I've got about my 10 centimeter overhang. I'm going to put some creasing in it, like some folds in it to sort of give it some sort of, texture. So I've got pins here. I'm just playing around. I may not like it. I don't know. I really am not 100% on what I want. But I did notice in a lot of the painted still lifes, some people do like a straight across, uneven table, and others sort of do a mix of pattern and texture across their table. So this is my way of distinguishing this from the wall. I'm just going to go like that, and I might even have, the odd little fold up here. Maybe one in there. I don't want to do too many, because obviously if we do some adding on and stitching, I might end up on one of those bulky bits, and that would kind of not be fun. But just doing it a little bit here and there, having a play, just to see. Okay, I don't know. I've got a whole lot of fabrics here. I thought I might like just even a little bit of script or something. Could be cool. Excuse me, I'm choking. Just going to cut this. Oh, Sarah, these scissors are fabulous. I'm just wondering if I might like just something different. Have that sort of over there. I don't know. I'm just going to put it all down, and I may go and take it to the floor and see how I like it. So let's just play. So what I did on my other one is I tacked it down. I don't think I did that on camera. And then I can't get my words out. I invisible stitched it. Okay, so that's that. Then I also had, got all kinds of things here. I mean, something like that could be lovely. I'd want to have it that way, so because Oh, that's going to have to go on afterwards because I need to do the overhang. So I need to get my base down and then I can play with add-ons. I could also, oh, I loved this. The only thing about this, it's got this annoying seam down the center. Oh, it's got an R on it, but see, that's at the bottom. How annoying is that? I love that. I really love it. Does it matter if it's upside down? See, that's going to go on the bottom. There's nothing I can do about that, or I can have it at the top upside down or sideways. And then I just have to avoid the lumpy bit. Let's move the pins. Oh, you can't see here. I know you can't see this bit. Oh, yes, you can a little bit. Yeah, you can almost see the whole thing. It's just quite like that. I've got to take off this. Don't know where I got this one from. No recollection of purchasing it, but I did, obviously. Is that funny? Most things I can remember. Some things I just don't. It's Italian because it says mani, which are hands. So it's kind of like hand towels. So I could have this here, sort of playing over here, like so. I would just have to be very careful not to have anything on that seam because that is not going to be nice to stitch through. Put that there. It's going to have a hangover, but not quite as much as the rest. That's kind of weird, isn't it? But I can bring in other stuff, so maybe I wouldn't put it. I might just tuck that under and move it over a little bit. Now you're the boss of the fabric. Don't let the fabric be a boss of you. It's got a slightly less overhang, but I think it'll be fine. Now, I don't like the separation like this line, so I'm obviously going to have to work on that overlaying to sort of bring that together, if that makes sense. So then I would have, yeah, because I put that crease in, I need to have a crease there. So it could be like it's a patchwork kind of tablecloth. So if I go like this, just manipulate it. I might even pull that out. And then I want to trim that off. I've just folded it more or less where I need to trim it off. You probably can't see that bit because it is slightly off. You don't need to see the overhanging edges, but I'm just lining it up with the other overhanging edge that's going to wrap around the canvas. Terrible cutting, but that's okay. I'm not going to be able to see it. I'm going to just take off the lumpy edge there too. You don't need to see what I mean, people go, oh, I can't see what you're doing. I'm just cutting off. I just cut that off. Cut that off. Okay, so that could be that. But more work needs to be done. This is just my base because it's all sort of looking like blocks of fabric, isn't it? Because I didn't have a snazzy tableclothy thing like Zezzy. So I do have embroidered ones, but I don't think I want to use those. Got that. There's stains there, but that's okay. I'm going to put stuff on. And then over there, I've got all that. Oh, I had a piece of my fabric here. I thought, you know, bits and pieces of that is going to be good. I wondered whether I might just like something like just a pop of colour over there. No, I know, I'm going to add this one here, the blue. That's what I'm going to add. So, can you see? I might even come over the top of the red. You can see, let me just hop. Oh gosh, I hope I don't fall. Ooh. You can just see. Well, you can see right to the edge of my thing, so that's good. When we start working on the smaller bits, you know, like the details, the individual details, that's when you'll be able to, I'll have to put it that way, that's when you'll be able to see better what's going on. So that's, I wanted it to, I'm going to have that like that. I'm going to have it actually come over onto the tablecloth. So I just trimmed a bit the excess off. Don't want to be not in the business of wasting my fabrics. And here, I want this. No, I think, no. Maybe just have it. I'll try that. I'll know better when I put it down on the ground. So what I will do then is tack this. Sarah showed tacking in her video, I'm pretty sure she did. Pin those there. I think I'll just have this flat. Then I'm going to come in with other bits of fabric as well. Okay, that's looking good. Well, I don't know if it is or not, because it's so big. Okay. Then I'm going to use, where are they? I have things like this that I might sort of put places to create texture. I had another one. Let me see if I can find it. Where's it gone? Oh, here it is. This one. I wanted to use some of this one. I may put this one, like a strip of this one, bunched up on the wall. So it just tears. It's so pretty. Maybe not even overly bunched up because it's so pretty. I could have it sort of here. Slide it down a bit so you can see. There's the wall. Could have it there. No, I think I need something over there. I will do a little bit of bunching. Like that, something like that. And then I also wanted to have this lovely bit somewhere. That. So that's going to happen up there. And then feeling where my edge is, because I'm not obviously not going to, this has got no wool. I can feel where the wool blanket is, so I'm thinking I'll just have that along an edge somewhere, maybe there, or here. No, I liked it down there. Isn't it funny? Quite often go back to my original choice, or I could put it up there. There's so much work to be done. I think I'm going to put it here. It's just a way for me, in my mind, of amalgamating the fabrics a little bit. So what I need to do is I'm going to tack this down, invisible stitch it, and then next week I want to bring in some other fabrics. Let me just grab a painting here, and oh, you're going to get the ring light thing, but just little, let me just hop up so you can see what you can see. See, in top edges like that, little details. I just want to add little bits and pieces of patterned fabric. Trying to see if there's another one. There were some examples. Further down, I think. No, that's it. Sorry guys. I will lay this out on the floor so that, oh look here, even in that one, see how there's like different patterns in? That's what I want to do, that sort of thing. So, but I do need, even this one here, see all the different patterns, and they just had a little table and then plain. So I mean, I guess that's the table there and that's the wall and that's under the table sort of thing. But oh, and all the pattern in this one, I really liked all the pattern in that one as well. So I do want to add some pattern around the edges, but I can't do that now until I get all of this stitched down. So that is it for me today, because the fun bit's going to be next week. I'm going to work on this and get it all stitched. I'm going to take it out to the TV room and just come back quickly with a little video and pan over it, and then that will be the end of the video. So yeah, it's just because I can't go further without doing the stitching, and I need to do other stuff as well. Okay, so here we are. I've tucked in the overhang just so you can see, and that is what it's going to be looking like so far. But there's other fabrics and things that are going to come onto it, and maybe some textural sort of stitching before anything else happens. So I've got quite a bit of work to do, but I still have 2 weeks. I've got 1 more week of video, and then I've still got the week after that to work on it until we do our first prompt. So that's good. So that's the start of it. And the table is sort of coming in there. And then I need to add bits to amalgamate it all. So I got to get cracking. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.